So you're looking to get into wake surfing. Perhaps you want to upgrade boats. Perhaps you want to take up a new sport. I'm going to tell you the types of boats that you want to avoid so you can have the best experience on the water. Stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with the obvious first, and that would be outboard boats and inboard outboard boats. These are common on runabouts and family style boats. The propellers are exposed and they can be very dangerous if you happen to fall into them. So please avoid these at all costs. I'm gonna start this off with, yes, all these types of boats, you can wake surf behind them. They are wake surfable. However, not all waves are the same. If you want to get good at wake surfing, something that you want to progress at, you need to have a good wave. And these boats, like I said, they can wake surf, but they're not going to produce good waves. Imagine being stuck on the bunny hill at a ski resort, flat slope. You're just not going to get better. This is the equivalent of the bunny hill, is having a small wave. I'm going to start off with direct drive inboards. Yes, you can surf behind them. I owned them for many years. In fact, I spent a lot of time installing ballast systems, had fat sacks and lead everywhere. The truth is, they're just not going to produce a big wave by the nature of their design. So if you want to get serious about wake surfing, avoid them at all costs. I spent many years myself simply not progressing because I did not have the wave that would push me and allow me to do the tricks I wanted to do. Number 2, jet boats. You see these nice looking Yamahas, they're big, they're spacious, they're cool looking boats. They do a lot of things, but they do not wake surf well. If you want to wake surf on these things, you need to put a transom fat sack on, bunch of lead, fat sacks everywhere, and at the end of the day, you're gonna get a mediocre wave. That's just the nature of these jet boats. They just do not produce the wave that you really want to get. And number 3, forward drive inboard outboards. These are IOs that have the propeller facing towards the boat, so they're out of the way for safety. I haven't seen a good wave from any of these. I've seen a couple of the big Cobalt 28 footers throw off a nice wave with some pro riders behind it. However, the Chaparrals, Four Winds, they're just not flying. So what type of boat do you get? Well, you get a V-Drive because it's the gold standard. All the boats that I mentioned before, they can't come close to performing as well as a V-Drive. They don't have the length, power, cleanliness, and size of what a V-Drive boat can produce. Like I said before, they can surf, but not all surf waves are equal.